Take it on board, everyone.
Oh, man, 6 a.m., Syracuse, New York. Are you active right now? No, I'm
Yeah, mark it in, and now it's reach. You need you a ghost, write you a space, uplift your host. Yeah, we help you ascend. Consultancy and visual design, and it's honorable to mention it's the height of ascension. We ascending with no limits, with no gimmicks, and you can't end it. You whitelist to get in it, and Paris we replenish. And NYC, NFT, dropping good and plenty. And the spaces with the men and persons we see many. Getting that good and plenty, cause they're greedy and they needy. But I'm a head, so you gon' have to feed me. Donna Del Crypto, the Donna from Soups. She got that planner just to take a look. Oh, yo, out of back, the COO, co-founder and co-host. So when you come to the show, Fonz's ascending. Carlito's Way. I seen that movie the other day. This no criminal enterprise. We Web3. That's where we play. Family first, serving the worst. The AMA. Ask me anything in this Discord. Where we get to work, where we go to play. Now you ascending to levels never thought before. Couldn't open the door. Walked in and you found more. Maybe crypto in the past. But one thing's for certain. We good with the math. We can slash it in half. And when that floor drop, picking up that dip in the flash. In the fashion, I'm feeling mad. The feeling I ever had. I send into a Lambo and I go ham, bro. On the lyric flow, you know how it go. Sending past the flow because I always want more. Will you send it higher and ever more? Sending past and going through the door. So what you want? It's the boardroom. Mosaic, Callaway, Millie Dub, Bonte, and Mulatto.
Sipping mojitos while I'm kicking with Carlito. Take a puff and pass the ganja to Danya. At a Burke, start explaining how ascending works. And this is how this little thing works. Hey, Starway, strive for success. But remember to thank the Lord that you bless. S. No matter how tough is the road, you gotta wake up and gotta stay focused on goals. C. Have the courage to stand firm on your opinion and views. Some may like it, some gon' look at you rude. E. Everyone just can't make it. See your friends are your friends, but they just can't make it. N. No I in team, so we all gon' win. Most importantly, don't ever show fakeness or ascend to greatness. You can follow these lines and you ascend to greatness.
These ain't interludes. These are interviews. We bring truthful news
That's fake news.
to
That's fake news.
improve your views. This is not the end. Different daily blend. Welcome old new friends. This is how we ascend. This ain't black speech, this is tech speak. Articles, AMA's pure technique. From the source where knowledge levels interface. Embraced by the Twitter space interface. If you came to learn, take a seat, cause we did the research for sure. Step up in the box, who's up next to bat? Don't forget the hashtag of the act so the network ascends.
Yo, you can't even FUD it. No, please FUD it, because we gonna survive the FUD. That's what we do. It's a community. It's family. Yo, tell them, Dr. B. Faceless avatars. What? No, degenerates. No, don't stop there. Give me the whitelist. I need the whitelist. Pepe. Rap.
Yo, welcome everybody to Ascend's Daily Show. This is episode 350, and today this place will be no better than a mental asylum. But we're here for that, so I have to say I'm thrilled to have Crazy Carlo by my side. As you all know, Crazy is the Mephree in the space. Let me welcome him. How are you, brother? Are you happy that you're in the co-host seat?
Yeah, I'm kind of happy. I mean, do you know when you give that little child candies and a Coke, and the little child goes like hyperactive in a few seconds, and then he has to be put in a coma? Yeah, that's me. That's me. Yeah, anyway, I'm fine. Hope you are fine. This is Friday, bitches. Hell yeah.
It is Friday, and we'll most likely have a laid back one. But let me inform you guys, today we'll get a report from Wizard, his courtesy to go over a couple TAs he has, and we'll do that directly after the GMs. I've just received a message. I think it's from Carlos saying he cannot hear Carlo. Does anybody have a similar problem where they can't hear Carlo? Okay, I don't think that's a general issue then. Carlos, let me pass the mic to you, brother. Can you hear me properly? I think he's taking a lap. Okay, Carlo, you had your hand up, brother.
No, I just want to say that before saying anything, before saying GMs, and before I'm really blessed to be here, but I don't really want to offend someone because I know this kind of guy. But I mean, the introduction song was so cringe. Like I've been in Lugano. The Ape Fest, I heard that same rap song about NFT and crypto, and let me tell you, I was kind of shitting my pants on how ashamed I was, but I really love DJ, and that's my favorite part. But listen, that's the cringiest stuff I ever heard. Oh my fucking god!
Yo, man, have some pity for our theme song. They were kind enough to make us a song, and I think like it started to grow on me. Like very honestly, it's just it has a certain stage of vibes in it. Let me just put it that way.
No, it's
Wizard, what's
fine.
up,
It's
man? Well,
cool. It's cool. The song is cool. Don't worry about it. I didn't mean to be rude or anything. Really, it's cool.
6 a.m.
just
in New York. Are you active right now?
Good morning, good evening, everyone. I had to throw that in. Like you said, it does start to grow on you after a while. It's not my tasteful thing, but it's an intro song. It makes the space a lot more comfortable to enter rather than just hearing that silence that we all hate. But hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday. I know the US is just coming into Friday, so good morning to all of those and everyone else from the Asian side of the world. It's been a good day over here for me. It's hot as balls. I hope you're all doing well, and looking forward to sharing a bit of TA of the main markets with you guys today.
Thank you so much, Wizard. I'd say prep earlier. Seems like this will be a short route of GMs. But let me hear from Carlos as well. Brother, welcome. What's up?
Good morning, my friends. On the road yet again. Very, very busy day ahead of me. And when I opened Twitter, I got a weird notification that my X ad revenue share is being paused. And then I checked and I lost my blue checkmark. I think I'm finally out of the hustle that I paid like a year ago for the full year. Stupid me. And then I got kicked out for like 3 to 4 months, and I still was paying. So kind of, I don't know, feels like freed from X at the moment. So not even sure I will renew the blue check mark. Just joking, will most likely get it back today because I miss it. I don't really care about my 12.29 USD that I get per month to post from Elon, but hey, at the very least it covers the expenses to pay for the check mark itself, and I still got money left for like one Coca-Cola, or as Patrick would put it, like a whole freaking vacation week in my country. We know what it means. Happy Friday, everybody, and pleased to see Carlo here. So make us laugh, brother.
Yeah, can you tell my mom down to the street that she has to bring home the bread? Because, I mean, like, she's not coming home from weeks now.
Wait. Okay, so no, sorry, that's your grandmother, right? Mama, il pane, dove il pane?
So my grandma introducing the space, it will be very, very fun. Just to calm everyone, to calm all your instincts. My grandma was a bitch from generation, like a real war, the ancient job of the world. So from that being said, let's go on. Let's move on.
Okay, then let me change the topic and let's not dive too deep into your bloodline. Uh, I had an opportunity for a very terrible joke there, but I kept it to myself. I hope you appreciate that because that would be terrific, actually. But Wizard, would you say you're ready for the TA?
If you give me about 30 seconds, I absolutely can be.
Okay, perfect. So let me go over a couple things. I'm not mentioning everything. I'll just say there are, of course, some important news. on Solana. There are some important news about some scammers. There are some other important news about other meme coins, and there are some other news on ordinals, and an opportunity, or let me say, a probability of receiving something similar to Pump Fun in ordinals, which I don't think is like the best thing to have at the moment. Though I'll definitely say I'm pretty biased on this side. I just literally don't care about runes. I'm pretty sure there are like hundreds of people who have made profits, but I'm also sure there are thousands who lost as well. I'm just staying out. I'm just staying away. And like one Pump Fun is traumatic enough for me to not look for another one, because I've seen one coming out on base as well. I'm scared, to say the least. Wizard, can I pass you the mic? Are you ready?
Yeah, you certainly can. You guys hear me all right?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Wonderful. All right, guys. I'm just going to give you a brief overview of the markets today. Being Friday, it's usually an important time, especially for a lot of traders, where they'll normally look in to do their end of week trading, because not everyone does 24/7 in crypto, but it still happens. But still, the end of week trading markets are important. So currently, we're sitting at a 2.23 trillion for the total market cap for crypto, which is actually pretty good. Recently, we've just come into a little bit of a bounce on a support, which is holding us on an upward trend, which is actually really good for the overall market. Bitcoin over the last few days, as you know, had a decent pullback, which if anyone had been listening to this show might have heard me talking about that. It's made its pullback. It's setting right now on the resistance at about 61,431 today. We would like to see it close before the end of the week. So that's USA time around 5 p.m. EST, I believe. I can't remember if that's Eastern or Standard Time, but one of the two. But either way, around that close time, if we do get a close above that resistance, I'm pretty confident for the next week, to be honest. Looking at the other ones like Ethereum, Solana, they're all in very similar positions. They've just taken a recent bounce off a major resistance. Off a major support. They're now testing the new resistance support they're coming into. But that's the quick overview of the markets. If you guys enjoyed it, do let us know. But each Monday and Friday, I think we're going to do the opening of markets and the closing of markets each week, just to give you guys an overhead of the crypto markets. If you really like it and you want me to do an NFT cover for the top 10 or something like that, we could throw that in too. But that's the overall markets for the week. Keep your heads up, guys. We're looking good. If you're long-term trading, you're in a great spot right now.
Yeah, I love that. Wow, Wizard, you're very good. Very, very well done. I mean,
thank you.
No. I mean, I'm serious. But let me tell you something. If you don't think that money brings you happiness, just transfer to me all the money. Thank you.
Please drop your contract address, no contract, your wallet address below, Carlo, and we will send you the money that we think has no use for us. But Wizard, thank you so much, man. No, I've loved it, and I just would love to very briefly add on top of what you said. I also always keep like a couple charts with me generally open. I'll say for the general large caps, we have been hitting bottom key levels on Fibonacci retracement. I think 3 or 4 days ago. Yes, 25th. From then onwards, we succeeded in going up. I definitely say markets closing positive, and this week, so crypto closes are generally considered to be at like midnight US time. So I believe if we are able to keep these levels, especially for Bitcoin, if you're able to close above 62K, 62.5, I'd say we could have another positive week incoming. And for Solana especially, it bounced off of my levels 123, I'd say, and just decided to go ballistic and touch to the upper level, which is 152 after the ETF news. Of course, I really would like to add on top of that, though, like we'll discuss this later on, but Even though it's a great piece of news, I definitely recommend you guys to hold your horses. I'm not saying don't invest money, don't trade the news, blah blah blah. I'm just saying we had the confirmation for Ethereum ETF a while ago, and we still have at least a week until it comes out, and Solana has just been applied. So the last piece of news we received from the Ethereum ETF that it was confirmed. And I'm saying this because I just want you to know that one egg filing for an ETF doesn't mean it's coming out in a week. So the effects of these ETFs generally come into fruition even weeks after the ETF itself launches. We had a very similar situation with the Bitcoin ETF. First off, everybody thought it was priced in. Then they were like, I think it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Oh, we got the ETF, like where is the increase? And then bam, a couple weeks later we started the increase, which took us from around 45K to almost 70K. So I'm just reminding you guys of how these things usually go. Just with an event we experienced a couple of months ago, like 4 months ago. So yeah, keep in mind, please. Carlo, please jump in.
I just want to add on this that might probably be useful for someone. Just think that this market is shifting the attention to other things, and the things that are shifting into the center point, the center focus point is that making money in short terms. And this is why the meme coins, this is why the fucking all the Jason or Lil Pump meme coins are coming up. So just stay strict to your gut feelings and go on.
Yeah, man. No, I definitely agree on that side. But like, while we're like mostly family here on the space, like I just feel like I have very little time left until I grab one of those Miladies or Emilio babies and just go all in on, trading shitcoins and giving alpha on that side. Like, I don't say that, I'm not investing in the major, like, large caps, let me say, but we have seen like very clearly just attention is money. And when the timeline is written with something, and I don't mean this like an alpha, the word about it came out, like it encapsulated the entirety of the timeline, go by that. No, I'm just saying that the majority of timeline, if the majority of timeline is focused on something, let's say NFTs, let's say ICOs, let's say meme coins, let's say special derivatives for, let's say, punks, right? You just know there'll be money flowing there. And of course, when that specific collection starts getting talked about more and more and more and more, then only you can sell. But as I'm saying, I'm talking more on the macro side of the noises on the timeline. I just feel like it's more fun. It reminds me of the initial times with the NFTs when we were actually having fun. Like the amount of degeneracy right now with meme coins is like at its peak levels. But then also it is funny, like very honestly, there are some like racist, tasteless, blah blah, like bad stuff. Though I'm saying this for a majority of how trading shitcoins, even trading like celebrity shitcoin feels. It's thrilling. It's something we've lost in the space for a while now, right? So I'll just say, I think it's not clever to resist to where the masses and the majority of the money flows, because while the same thing was the case for NFTs, we've seen some people hating on NFTs, not understanding their own unique selling point, and then the NFTs just decided to go parabolic, and then they had to buy in at higher prices. I just look at this entire thing as a game, right? And in this game, if some people are having fun, they're having a good chat, and they're just enjoying their time here, they attract people, right? You just go and say, hey guys, I want to come in as well. Looks like you're having a great time. I'm just playing with my other friends who are a bunch of dumbasses who don't have even the tiniest amount of fun currently. So just take me in and show me how to have a good time. And I think that's the exact situation with the entirety of the timeline. Again, keeping large caps entirely separate. If you're in this space, if you believe in the infrastructure that's being built here, if you believe in the culture, etc., you already have at least half your portfolio in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. So bam, that's sorted. I'm just talking about 5, 10, 15% of your money that you want to, gamble with. That's what I'd say. And finally, I'll just say we have been discussing how risky and pointless meme coins were. But meanwhile, we've just seen celebrities like the dumbest animals, etc., going to millions and millions of dollars in market cap, of course. And then, bam, you just feel left out. You just see people having fun. You just see people making money. And you're just an outsider at this stage who is actually sad about the situation of their bags, of the NFTs they hold, etc. And, they just say, okay, this other side is poo-poo, it's caca. And I don't really want to go there, but what happens is you can actually exist on both sides. You can exist in multiple different sides. If NFTs are hot, stay there. If meme coins are hot, go there. If there's another type of super niche thing comes out, bam. If it's lucrative, just go there. I really don't understand that the stage of being like it's like being chain maxis or narrative maxis, which in turn defeats the majority of the purposes we have for staying here. Like, be a money maxi and follow the attention. That's been a bit of a monologue, but just a nice reminder, I'd say, Carlo. I'd love to get your opinions as well, man, to be very honest.
Yeah, well, my opinion is very brief and short, and if I start talking, I will never stop. But let me tell you, market, it's very diverse, especially Web3, it's very diverse. But it's a cycle. Like NFT, it's a cycle. Meme coins, it's a cycle. Every year we got this wave of meme coins appearing. Now we have Jason Derulo. Jason Derulo, suck my dick. Like, no, come on, Jason Derulo, Lil Pump, and now Iggy, the other bitch who's proposing like the other thicker mother. Okay, it's everything. It's fine. Everything. It's fine. Perfect. But the thing is, you want to make money short term, invest in meme coins. You have to take your own risk. It is like that. Everything is a cycle. So if you are into meme coins, and it really breaks my heart seeing like influencers or people like not real influencer, but Web3 influencers that really sponsor this narrative and they go on. It seems like they are not even committed. They are just like pumping a narrative that maybe it brings some money to their pockets. So be really aware of what you're doing and be really aware of like where you put your own money. I mean, you can always say, yeah, don't spend the money you cannot afford. No, spend it. Spend it immediately. Do it right fucking now. Do everything. Go all in. Even sell your fucking house, parents. Go live on a basement and put all your money on crypto. It's completely fine. If you're lucky, you get lucky. If you're like me, you end up selling crypto for buying your bread. And anyway, the thing is just one: pay attention and study. But no one is willing to study in these kind of days, which everything is so hectic and really so everything goes so fast. So, in my opinion, is to pay attention and study a little bit more. Probably you, Ata, Carlitos, Wizard, I know for sure, Crypto Cactus, that we are here in this kind of game since a long time, some more than others. But I think really, really, we have to look back sometimes and zoom out. I keep on telling this, but it seems like, I feel like it's better repeating myself instead of always trying to say something new. Because actually, there is nothing new to say. There is always like this all same things to say. Anyway, it is like that. I think like that. And I really think about what the fun game, the real fun in this space is. Yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back, the fun. I saw a couple of videos of people that really made me laugh. Honestly, like yesterday, I saw your posts about, I don't even remember, you posted a meme, but I don't remember. The thing is that really, I get it right. And yeah, I laugh. Like I kept on laughing after I watched some memes. And yeah, we have also to think in long-term vision. Like for example, in November there are also the election in the States. So now has been yesterday evening the first debate. So the attention is also there. There are gonna be there are gonna be also new meme coins. Like I don't know, Trump is a sucker. Like, with the dollar in his first letter. I mean, come on, it is like that, and it's gonna be like that. So yeah.
Wait, you actually mentioned the whole debate with the American election. So now we are basically obligated to go there. So
No, 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 no. We are not obligated.
yes,
It's just your choice.
yes,
Your choice to go. I
it's
just said there has
um,
been. Just go look forward. But no, 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 no. I don't want to sell my sister for something. I want to sell my sister organ for money. That's my intention.
well, I hope you won't need that, but I feel a bit obligated to go there because we talked on that a bit yesterday, and things generally went like we expected them to go. But first off, let me see a couple emojis from people who have at least seen like clips of the debate, like even like small clips. So okay, first off, I'll just say it was incredibly funny, and the even funnier part for me was a friend of mine yesterday noon told me that he'll be betting for some things in with this debate. And let me go over a couple things that he took a bet on because these things are incredibly funny. First off, okay, start. Okay. What will Trump say during the debate? He can say fake news. If he mentions crypto and Bitcoin, that's also an availability that you can bet on. Then you have, will either candidate leave the debate early? Biden falls asleep during debate. Will Biden poop his pants during the debate? Mind you, this has 1% chance, and if you bet one US dollar, you get like 99 or $100 in return if Biden poops his pants. Though the thing is, he most likely got on stage with an adult diaper on, so you wouldn't be able to tell it either way. So I think that was unreasonable. Will Biden get a name wrong during the debate? Biden helped off stage at the debate. So this guy, by the way, actually betted on this. He bought yes. So it's like you buy a token, and it's yes for Biden being helped off the stage at the debate. And this guy actually won. He bet $10 and got like 150 or something like that. Then he also betted on, will Trump say crypto or Bitcoin during the debate? I definitely say he betted on this as well, but sadly it failed, it flopped. So I'll just say like there has been a very funny way to a very funny opportunity to make money with this debate. But I'll just leave the mic to you and hear your opinions if you watched the debate. I'll just say it was very funny. It's like two children, and they're having a fight at the sand pools, right? And they are just going off against each other. 0% productivity, so it's like nobody's talking on like some real applicable, efficient solutions that I believe would be of that would be of utmost importance for the listeners, for the Americans. But it's just like, oh, Trump is an idiot. He's a dog. Biden, you fucked the country up. You're stupid. You're even worse than me, and blah blah. But yeah, let me hear from you, Carlo. How do you think it went?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. It seems like a conversation between me and my mother. Oh, you're a cocksucker. Oh, you too. No, wait. The thing is that no, the thing is that it's really so you listen to the full interview. Okay, tell me a thing that you really, really remember about one or the other point of view. Nothing. It was nothing. So, if you know, I mean, you already know, the American media, the US media is all based about the audience and the show. They put up a show. So, Biden, it was like clear he has dementia. I mean, he's already a show. And Trump, he used to do shows. I mean, he played in a lot of movies. Come on, he's a showman. They both are showmen in their own particular topic, like dementia and then like prostitution. But I mean, it is like that. It's so fun, really. I have already prepared the first meme for today, but I'm waiting after 2 when the American people waken up, so I get max engagement. Anyway, before going further on this, I want to take a pause, go to the church or to the mosque, whatever, light up a candle and say, I am here for Ascend, and repost this space. Comment, retweet, take your pants off. I don't know, if you are in the shower, get a shower and immediately repost the space after it. Just do these kind of things. It's not a must. It's that you already have to do it before I speak on it. So take your time. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Go to the church and do this.
Okay, guys, we're pausing the space for 5 minutes. Go say your prayers. No, I'm joking. We're moving on. But like, does anybody want to talk shit on the entirety of the debate, or will I just talk shit alone? Cactus, I see you. Jump in.
Good morning, everybody. Just happy to be here. Thanks, Crazy Carlo, for the vibe. It's cool to be here and to dive on all this topic. I was agree on most of the points that you said, and I forget almost what I want to say. But yes, I'm happy about the meme about Trump. It was crazy this morning. I thought it was a meme, this conversation between Trump and Biden, but I think Trump win. That's what I want to ask, because I didn't see all the debate. So if someone can say to me who wins, for me it seems that Trump wins. So I want to have your insight. Thanks.
No, really, if you ask me who wins, for me, poverty wins. Like, really? Like, I don't. I was looking at the show and I was thinking, I don't know. Maybe I have to scroll up a little bit more to see more. If there are like girls even more busty with larger G cups. No, wait. There are girls with larger G cups? No. For me, the boobs wins.
That is definitely the type of answer you'd expect from Carlo. I'll just go on and say my opinion. I'm pretty sure Trump wins at this point, because there's no chance a majority of the United States population votes for Biden, to be very honest. But Maloha, please jump in.
GM. Yeah, I was stupid enough to stay awake to watch it in the middle of the night. I wanted to trade some shitcoins in parallel, but this debate was so, I want to say hilarious, but actually was insane, that I didn't do it. When I looked at the German election, I thought, wow, those guys are the best one we have in our country. Then I looked this, I'm like, okay, actually we're not that bad. But to be honest, I don't know if Trump won or if Biden lost. This was kind of, I mean, nobody answered any question actually they were asked. They talked about who's the best golf player. What the fuck? Come on. They didn't say anything about how they want to lead the country, blah, blah. They're just insulting themselves about things. Oh, I did not have sex with a porn star. Come on. You want to be the most powerful man in the world? What is this? I don't know. I guess this was a big loss actually for America, to be honest, in my opinion. But I think this at this point, Biden, I already see some feeds and some people talk about, and some even Vivek talked about this months ago. I guess this is now the point where they really think about exchanging Biden to someone else. And then it's going to be very interesting what's going to happen. What I figured out, what you also saw in the last All In podcast, Trump tried at least to be more like presidential, let's say. I'm not in terms of he was not that crazy as he was 4 years ago. He tried to be more calm, but I mean, a lot of things. I mean, Biden was so bad. I mean, he didn't even need to do anything. He killed him in one sentence where he said, "I didn't know what he said, but I think he also doesn't know what he said." So I guess in this moment, the result of this debate was clear. Just my take. And I don't know why I was awake, but I didn't know if I should cry or laugh. It was kind of my take of this.
I'd say just own the mistake, man. Like, there's not much you can do. Wizard, jump in as well, please.
Like the next guy, I love to joke about it. I really do. But everyone in here knows. We heard what Biden said, right? America's got the strongest military and nobody will screw with us. Okay, when asked a very simple question about, medical, Trump overlooked that too. I think my post that I put in here really covers it well. It's two guys shaking their bobbleheads and boasting about their golf scores while talking down to each other. If that's the way leaders are selected, I'm about to go out and start hunting some warriors down, and we're going to start taking out some, taking down some buildings and parliament houses and stuff like that. I mean, come on, seriously, guys, take a real good look at this. Who cares about either of these two morons? They're fucking disgusting. We're talking about leaders. We're not talking about a couple of comedians that go on TV tonight and going to make us laugh. We are talking about the guys that decide pretty much the fate of the economic and the militaristic world. That's terrifying. You've got one guy up there boasting about his golf scores and the other guy's so up himself about everything going on that he has to focus on what another moron is saying, bring himself to that level, and then say, but your golf score was never that. Meanwhile, the borders are getting screwed over. The economy is getting screwed over. The medical system has been screwing everyone for a long time. You've still got relapse of COVID coming in, for Christ's sake. People, if this is how leaders are electing, I vote, me first, the wizard, just a wizard. I'm going to gather a community of elves and dwarves, and we're going to start taking over things ourselves. If anyone wants to vote for that, follow me on Twitter. But really, I'm disgusted. I thought Australian politicians and elections and all that was bad when I was younger. Looking back now, yeah, some of it's garbage, but it wasn't disgusting. That's all I can really say. It really works me up because, I mean, I'm not a US citizen by any means, but it terrifies me to know what's happening to my friends in the US and how bad they could get screwed over. And if the event of World War III happens, a nuclear holocaust or anything like that, no one's going to be laughing at. And that's all I want to say. I'll get too worked up otherwise.
No. Let's speak together. No. Let's go on. Let's.
No, please talk.
No, go on. I just wanted to say that Wizard was very right on every point.
Yeah, I was just going to say a similar thing because when you look at it, in all seriousness, it's just a big spectacle that is it's bad. It's bad. So you have two old men fighting in front of millions of people and they're just throwing shit at each other while saying pretty irrelevant things. That would be, like they're talking on just some irrelevant stuff that has no place whatsoever in, any decision, in anything that is related or parallel to the betterment of the country, which should actually be the main point, I'd say. So yeah, I'll just keep talking shit on this though, because it's just funny. And it's funny because we have come to this point, and it is so tragicomic that I definitely say some kind of a trauma response activates, and you just can't take this serious anymore, because you literally have no force to change how things are going currently. And I'm not just talking for United States, I'm talking for the entirety of the world and most of the countries. So you just ridicule the situation, and that's all you can do. And that's better than crying yourself to sleep every night and just falling into a pit of despair that is most generally not good for your own being. And so we'll just keep talking shit. I definitely say that as the last point, but let me slowly go over other points that I have, which are also very funny. So first one, who recalls Kevin Rose? So this guy had actually rocked the space basically with Moonbirds and his actions. Then he basically sold his company and became an advisor in Yuga Labs. And you can pretty much recall the amount of shit talk on the timeline, like how unhappy people were with him, like they were calling it the rug of the century and everything. This guy has actually completed that cycle yesterday, and he just deleted his account, and right now is most likely just enjoying life and having a great time. And this actually reminded me of one thing I said previously, like 2 days ago, I believe, in the space. Most of the things we invest in, we just pay for the next yacht or the next villa of another founder. And it's just like that liquidity, that money is generally like 99% of the time is just leaving the space, and you're just helping a person choose his next azimuth. And he's just having a great time while you sit here crying about it on spaces and on the timeline, which is, it's sad, but I'd say you have to get used to it, especially like at this stage. Me personally, I'm pretty used to it, so I literally have zero problems with this. I know for a fact that we'll have more ruggers in the space. You'll have even more of them coming in the near future, with everything recovering. More people coming in, more volume and everything. So just choose very carefully which guy you want to buy a yacht for. I'd say that is the number one point of decision from now on. Okay, then let me mention this. I gave a little speech about it, but I have to mention it again. We have Van Eck filing for spot Solana ETF. Like I said, this is just the initial filing. Van Eck is the first company to do this. I don't have to repeat that I'm bullish on Solana. I'm bullish on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, regardless of the situation. If I wouldn't be here investing my time in this space like every single day, very honestly. But what I'll say is, I'm repeating myself a bit, but the price action came directly after these news came out. So, and now it's stabilized, so don't expect anything just yet. I definitely can say if the price moves up or down. I'll just say that I believe this piece of news is priced in. We've seen Solana go from 132 to 150 in a span of like 30 minutes. So that was it. You missed the pump. If you're into perpetuals, don't burn yourself, please. And then another funny thing, Solana meme coin Bowden, which is like a meme for Biden, dropped over 40% during the presidential debate. But one thing that's even funnier is somehow Trump token fell down the similar amount as well. So it's just like the same amount of people who are investing in both with the hopes of either one's price going up after the debate, but they've seen the spectacle and they most likely thought, okay, fuck this. And everybody thought they were clever and they bought in for the debate and they basically exited after the debate, leaving both meme coins, Trump and Bowden, in ruins. That's what I'll say. Then I have to note that Solana co-founder Anatoly Yakovenko said he doesn't think Ethereum will be great again. He actually did that, by the way, by dropping the cap emoji under a paradigm researcher called Charlie Noyes. He said Ethereum will be great again, and Anatoly just replied to him with a cap emoji, which is fun because you still have the same shit show goes on, not just in presidential debates, but also on the timeline with like these people in big positions that are in VCs, that are in big investment companies, and you know, that are like developers for the space. They just talk shit between themselves too. So it's just great to see all around. But I'll state my opinion on this because I believe Ethereum, like whatever that shit means, I believe Ethereum will be great again if this means that volume will pick up again and the chain will gain more traction and more life again. And I'm saying that because there are, at this stage, millions of things that are built on top of Ethereum. There are the L2s, which will, of course, drag some liquidity to their own parts. But Ethereum will be like great again. Like I don't know what to say on the side with the saying, like if it's the price, if you zoom out, you'll very easily see that it's great. If you compare prices, it's like 20% away at most from its all-time high. So most definitely the topic is the liquidity and the memes and NFTs may be coming back. And very honestly, I believe they will come back. On the other hand, though, for Solana, I think the upside potential is higher with Solana. The degen culture has been much more vibrant than any other culture in any other chain. Thus, I believe that will snowball. That attention, that culture will snowball, and we'll see Solana most likely above its previous all-time high. Because, as a note, we've seen Ethereum touch its all-time high previously, but we haven't seen Solana do that because it was pretty much down. It was down like 50% at least from its previous all-time highs. So what I believe is, for Solana, I think there's a higher upside, which of course doesn't mean that I'll just invest in Solana. I invest in both. I just invest a bit more to the one that I believe has a higher upside potential. Carlo, please jump in.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to say. You invest in whatever you believe it has is a major potential, okay? And it's fun because we can start a company every time something bumps, like make Solana great again, make Ethereum great again. It's fucking cool. But the thing is that, yeah, some people that are going to say it's not gonna be great again, like I am a disabled, retarded guy. No, no, wait. Crypto are here. I mean, you cannot like push the button, stop the fucking internet, and then stop a fucking coin. It's not possible anymore. It's not possible, okay? It is like that. Come on. In few years, we are gonna find each other here again, like in 5 years from now, except for me, because I will live in a tomb, and not Tomb Raider, because I liked like living in resting for the eternal sleep, like in a tomb. But 5 years from now, we'll be here saying to each other, "Do you remember, like 5 years ago, we were talking about shit about like NFTs and Solana and yeah, it is all like that, all like that." But anyway, about Kevin Rose, literally, what the fuck has happened? What the fuck has happened? I mean, these kind of things that happens like weekly, it happens every day, every single fucking day. It makes you understand, or at least it makes you puts like a giant neon signal in front of you saying everything counts, everything is allowed. The law doesn't exist anymore. The law isn't equal for everyone. The law is just for the poor people, and scamming is okay, legal, funny. You have to do it if you have to be like a Web3 founder. No, really, this pissed me off. This pissed me off so much because, yeah, I mean, from my side and for Ataberg's side and for Kalito's side and all the others here and all the speakers I can see, we are all like honest and most happy people, or how is the term? Not humble people I've met in the space. And when I see these kind of things, like, yeah, wow, why didn't I think of that before? Why didn't I thought that I could do something like that? And I would say, yeah, probably you have a choice right here. Take it easy, so be a scammer, or ride the wave and just be poor and have fun. This is the only two ways I see Web3 right now, because it's just like that. Come on, it's just like that. Yeah, come on, Cactus, tell me.
Yeah, I'm totally agree on this point about the wave. You know, there is two wave, and you describe perfectly. You are a scammer, or you stay poor. Or you stay poor. It's so funny. So it's a very well indicated. But I was wanting to talk about a point about Solana because there is a great application who was going out 2 days ago. It's called Solana Blinks. And I think it's could revolutionize maybe a little bit the things about Solana, because you're going to be able to make transaction with link. That means that in Twitter or anywhere, we're going to put some link and you can be able to make some transaction on Solana, buy an NFT, mint, everything. So I think this is going to be something great for Solana, and it's going to great for the mass adoption. So it's one step further for that. That's my point on Solana. Just a quick comment.
Yep. Since the very first time I've approached the Web3 world and I discovered new coins like Solana, for example, I was super, super, super hyped. And what I really like about Solana is that they keep on improving. I mean, there are tangible products that keep on improving. For example, there was 2 years ago. Now I think it's closed, or there is no more. Everything is offline. I saw recently there was this compound staking platform called Katana. It was so fucking cool. Really, so fucking cool. You stake there your Sol or your BTC or your Ethereum, and you get back like 8%. It was so fucking cool. And what I really like about the Solana environment is that you can just do things like that and keep on doing that and take away your staked liquidity or your liquid. I'm not a trader. I'm not very, very precise on this kind of thing. I think you already understood it. But what I really like about that is like when you put yourself into Web3 ecosystem like Solana, you feel like a little chemistry, a little chemical, a little doctor like moving yourself into finance. Okay, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, and it's not so easy for me, for example, like in Solana for Ethereum. I don't know. That's my personal opinion, but it's not that Ethereum. It's like a down point for Ethereum. Otherwise, I would say that it's kind of fun in other ways. Ethereum is like my favorite chain. The second one I discovered. Super fucking fun for the NFTs and will be always a major trend in my opinion. Besides the BTC chain, which has come on, we are talking shit now, but really, I think like that.
I'll agree, and I'll just very briefly go over this whole Blink situation for everybody who hasn't heard it. I don't think there is an option that you didn't hear of it, but still, Solana will now basically be connecting to the internet. And how do I mean by that is you're basically now able to embed these smart contract interactions to websites and social media apps, which means you'll be able to vote, donate, mint, swap, pay anywhere using Solana. And this is very beneficial, I'd say. I actually jokingly said now I'll be using this to get drugged everywhere. Yo, that was funny. Hope you laughed. But what I'll say is it's a net positive, and I'll definitely say I expect some more usage of this whole Blinks, and we'll have what Farcaster offered as a different value proposition, right? Just in-app, mint NFTs, and do everything you want, and then some pieces, some collections went ballistic, and the whole maxis, let me say, of that app, they were just very happy, and they were just using that as a reason why we should all switch to that side. It is now nullified, and most likely, we've been seeing Farcaster go down in user count for 2 months, 3 months at least. But now at this stage, it is even more useless, I'll say. But since we're nearing the end of the space, I know Wizard wanted to say something, so I'll first pass the mic to Wizard, and then I'll be wrapping up.
Hey, thanks, fam. What a show. I've actually enjoyed every bit of today. I hope you guys have to remember, like, retweet, set those emojis off. All these things make a difference in this space. Our friend just let me come up. I did want to tell you guys that I do a weekly show. It's called Sick of the Shell. And it is literally a brutal review show where we don't give a crap. We don't take money. We don't do anything that people want us to do. We just wake up. Well, I wake up on Saturday morning and my buddy wakes up or gets ready on Friday night. And we just do a show and we find random projects that we see shilling on Twitter, so to speak, or we see them promoting. Would be a better way of saying it. But we see them and instantly we do what every normie would do when they click them and try and find out what happens. So we do that live. We go through the projects and we give them a very brutal but honest review. If we have a hard time, we make it public. We did do 2 different projects last week. They both reached out to us after the show, but neither of them have confirmed to joining us in space yet. But I think as time goes on, we will get people that will want to rebuttal. But it's been a lot of fun. I'd love to see you guys there. If you can make it, cool. If not, I'll be back Monday. So I guess we're getting close to the end of the show. I'm going to say, have a great weekend, guys. Have a great Friday evening, wherever you are. Take the most out of the weekend. I'll be working my ass off because that's all I do. And I'm sure a lot of you guys in this space are doing the same thing, but you come here because this is where the love is and this is where we learn. So take care, everybody. And I'll be here. If you've got any questions about the TA and all that stuff or comments, let me know. Yeah, much love.
You heard Wizard. Wizard is gonna go protect Gotham. So let me be your Robin and let's fucking go.
You heard Wizard. Thank you, Wizard. I really didn't know you. I think the first time I speak to you the very, very, very first time, and I like you so much. I like brutality and I like honesty, and I really, 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 really like your introduction to the market. I really love it because one thing for me that it's very easy to understand because I'm a schizophrenic is that summary. Some the summarization of the market in few words, catchy words that I really can understand very easy. Yeah, I am made like that. I'm kind of dumb. I'm sorry. I'm like that. I can do anything about it. I have other talents, like running when I'm
Dumb.
going
Hey,
now.
Chris,
So
a lot of us are learning this space. I mean, heck, I've only been in here for 7 years now in crypto. So, I mean, I'm still a newbie to this space. Don't feel yourself bad. Don't think yourself dumb because there's stuff I do every day in this space. And I feel like the biggest retard until I ask 20 other people. They all go, yeah, the same thing happened to me. We feel dumb too. So don't let it get you down. It is technical, but at the end of the day, the more simplistic you keep your education towards your own desires and things you want to know, the better you're going to do it, hands down.
thank you. Thank you for lifting my mood up. And I'm not even that retarded. Wow. Ooh, I get a compliment. I'm going to tell my mom, look, mom, I'm not retarded today. A
Look,
friend of
Mama
my
made it.
computer said. Well, it's been so fucking fun with you all. And I pass the word to the mic to Ata. Yeah. Ciao.
Thank you so much, Carlo. Thank you so much to everybody who listened and joined. It has been a nice chat today. This is Friday, so I wish you all a wonderful weekend. You know, we host spaces every weekday at 12 p.m. CET, 6 a.m. ET, and it will be a pleasure to see you on the next one as well. Again, I wish you the best weekend possible, and I really want to thank Wizard for the solid analysis, and of course, Carlo for co-hosting with me today. Much appreciated, brother. Wish you all a wonderful rest of your day and see you again on the next one. You have been with Ascend, a marketing agency, an interactive media platform, and a lovely community. Much love and ciao, ciao.